Now we've added everything we need to in our defaults, we can go ahead and we can start to actually import our products into the system. So in order to do this, we want to go to the inventory tab on the menu over here. So we want to open it up, then go inventory and then to products. Now you can already see these are all my products that I've already added into the system, but we're going to go ahead and add a new one. So you want to come up to the top right of the screen and click add new product. And then we'll open up this view here. So we want to work our way down and fill these sections in. So the first thing you come to is what type of product is it. So an inventory product would be like a dress, a hoop, a veil. Non-inventory could be something like a fee. So if you charge a certain fee for, I don't know, steaming and bagging a dress up to go abroad, something like that. Or you could have a service, so that could be like alterations, any service-based fees that you have in there as well. So you can add them all as different types of products, which means you can easily add them into sales at a later date. So for this example, we'll go with an inventory item. I'm going to add a dress. If you have multiple stores, you'll choose which boutiques that item is available in. So these are available in all of my stores. If you just have one boutique, you won't see this box here, so it won't be an option. The next thing is to choose the supplier. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go Emma's Wedding Dresses, which is the supplier that I just added. So you can see it pulls across the order reminder and the lead time in here as well. You then allocate a category to the product. So I'm going to make this a wedding dress. So this pulls up all of the options that were saved in your defaults. You can add them now, so if you wanted to create a new category you can do, but I recommend I do as laid out in my previous video and go and do it in the defaults to make it a bit easier. So we're going to add this as a wedding dress. Product code is just how you uniquely identify that dress. So it can be a code or it can be a name, however you would identify the dress normally. So I'm going to call this Emma's Wedding Dress. Let's get Emma's Wedding Dress 123. The supplier code, sometimes you'll have a name for the dress in the store and then the supplier code is something different, so you could just fill that information in here. It's not mandatory, but I'll just pop mine in and I'm going to keep it the same. You can add any notes to that item as well that you want here too. I'm then going to move over to the variation section. So this is where you'd add your purchase price and your sale price. So your purchase price is what you purchased the dress for, so it's essentially the wholesale price or what you paid for it. So let's just say this dress was $400 on my purchase and I want to retail it for, let's go, $2,000. We then have a couple of options. So you can go ahead and just add one variation of this dress. So say you're just wanting to add what physical stock you have in store, or if you have like a sample gown, I'd go ahead and I would add that in at this stage. It then creates one variation of this product. So you can see the SKU that's been brought across, so Emma's wedding dress. I haven't added in any of my sizing or my colour information, but purchase price, sale price. So say I had one item of this in stock, so a size 8 in colour ivory. I could then go and change my stock to 1. I could click save and that product would be added. However, how we normally recommend you use the system is that you actually upload into the system any variations of this product that are available to order from your supplier. So it's not as difficult as that sounds because the system actually generates a lot of this for you. So I'm just going to remove all because I want to start again and I'm going to add my variations in here. So I'm going to turn variations on, and this is where the other things that we added in defaults come into play. So colour option, so I'm going to choose from my Emma wedding dress colours, which is the one that I just added in the previous video. You'll see it will load across ivory, blush and champagne in here, and I'm going to say it comes in all those colour versions. Say this one just came in ivory and blush, I can then go ahead and I can unselect champagne, and then that will mean that when we generate all our options, it will come in all my sizes in ivory and blush. Size options, I'm going to do the same, so I'm going to add standard UK dress size, which is size 6 through to I think 14 I added before I stopped because of the sake of the video, and I can then go ahead and click add, and you'll see what that's done is it's generated all the different colour options and size options we have here. So I've got ivory and blush in size 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So then you can save it and it actually adds all those different variations into the system. So when you put sale through, you can just choose from the drop down the size and colour combination that bride has purchased. Over here, you can alter the stock levels. So if you have any of these items in stock, you can then go ahead and put it in stock. So if you have a sample gown in, some people like that to count towards the stock count and some don't. It depends how you want to run things in your boutique. But let's just say I had a size 10 in ivory as my sample. I'm going to put that one as in stock. Again, if you have a multi-store, you have this option for the different stock and pricing. So because I have multiple boutiques, I can go ahead and I could say I have one in stock in total, and I could allocate that stock to be in my London boutique. You can also change your pricing for different boutiques. So if you have like an outlet boutique and you have a normal retail one, maybe your pricing might be different. So you can change the price for this product in the different boutiques as well. Once you're happy with all of that, you can go ahead and you can save your product, and it will then be added into the inventory. So if I then go ahead and search here, so this is a table view of all of your different products. So it will show everything that you have in here. You can filter by all the different types. So I can filter by my inventory ones. You can filter by category, so you can sort from my wedding dresses down to my alterations. But if you're wanting to search for a certain supplier or a certain code, I could search by my code. So I can't remember exactly what code I just added, but I think it was Emma's wedding dress something. So so it pulls up this dress that I've just added. If you then click on it, it opens up all the different variations. So you can see all the different size and colour variations I've got. You can see the one that's in stock. And if you then wanted to open it up to edit it again, all you need to do is click on it and it will open up the product. If you want to do a mass update, you can actually click this button here, which will select all of the products. So say you're increasing your pricing, you can increase the sale price to like 2,100, and you can see it updates all of the columns, so you don't have to individually type it out. Because sometimes with bridesmaid dresses, if you have a lot of size and colour combinations, there can be a lot of different variations. The last thing to note as well is that you actually can add images to products too. So once you've added it, you can come across to this tab, and I could go to images and I could click plus image to then upload an image against that product as well. So quite nice if you're not quite sure what product is what. So or if you have a lot of staff, you can upload the image, so then they can come in and they can see exactly what name is what product as well. And sometimes it's nice to show the bride the images as well. So that covers everything relating to adding your products.